Yeah, as if I would go to sleep now. It's Sunday, which means it's time for another video. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave the jacket on. Just came back from 3 weeks in a row fundraising for Save the Children, and now I'm back home, and now it's Sunday, and now I gotta make a video. Again, it's not a vlog, because actually I wanted to make a vlog, obviously, but I realized that filming takes time, but also editing the vlog for me. If I make a vlog about a whole week, then it's about 1 day I take for editing, and while I was on campaign, that's not sustainable. And now I could have made it, but of course I forgot it, or at least I didn't want to put my time in there. But I think after this week I'm gonna make a vlog anyway. I wanted to talk about the week, but I don't want to talk about the week because it was awesome, it was great, met a lot of people, learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about other people, made great experiences. You know, it was just good. But what I wanted to talk about is actually something that I struggled with the last few days, and that is because I was on campaign for 3 weeks in a row, and the thing you do when you fundraise, you know, you have a lot of conversations with different people, but you always have a very similar conversation, because everyone decides for themselves what they want to talk about, but always you start with the same thing, like, hi, we're Save the Children, we are the biggest independent child rights organization active in 120 countries, founded 1919, and all that kind of stuff, and you repeat it over and over and over again. And if you do that for 3 weeks in a row and you say the same thing over and over again, at some point you can't use those words anymore, because you in your head are already vomiting from just hearing those words. And that was something that was really, like, not the last day, but in the middle of the 3rd week of now my last week, that was really something that I struggled with most, because I personally couldn't stand my own conversation anymore. Like, I was imagining me on the other side and thinking, oh my god, this conversation is so boring, I know all of this stuff. And obviously that's not true, because those people I'm talking to, they don't know them, the things I'm talking about, but still it felt like that. And you know, the reason why I didn't want to change it up is because it worked, because those things are actually things that I decided I want to say, because that are things I think are important, which is why I said them. So I didn't want to change it up, and I didn't want to not say them, because they were important to me, because I decided in the beginning that I want to talk about those things. And you know, you shouldn't break things that work. I don't know if there's a term in English, but there's a term in German, and that you shouldn't break something that works. And it worked, so I didn't want to break it. But it didn't work anymore because I was using it too much. And so the obvious, if you're now listening to this, you might be thinking, well, it's obviously you just change it up a bit. And that obviously was the solution. So I had 1 day where that felt very long, and that was not successful, and where I couldn't stand my own conversation, because I wanted to do the conversation I did always, but it just didn't feel right. And so I just changed it up and talked about other things that I still think are important, but things that I didn't say like 3,000 times already. And so it worked again. And I don't know what the lesson from this is, but I just came back home and I'm pretty tired, and I still want to make a video, and so I just thought I'd talk about that. I shouldn't say that, because that is really the biggest lesson I learned from the last week, that it's important to change things up, even if you think, even because you might be thinking, like, if it now the thing that works doesn't work, if I change it up, then it's even worse. So I'm not even gonna try it. But at least you're gonna try. And maybe the next thing you're gonna try is worse, but then you try the next thing, right? Yep, that's the lesson. Change things up, dude. Just don't do the same thing over and over and over and over again, because then it will feel like that and it won't do you any good, because it won't bring the results that you want to have. Yep. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. This was a short video, and the next vlog will be better because this week I'm home, 1 week home, and then I'm gonna be fundraising 3 weeks in a row again. But this week I'm gonna be on a startup event in Bremen for 2 days, and I wanna vlog that and put this up. And yeah, hope you guys are doing fine. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not on Instagram, where you probably are because I do most of my stuff on Instagram, if you are there, thank you so much for your attention. If you're not, go check it out.